To create the Arduino project number 7, which is the temperature alarm, we will need few materials. Here are the components. We will need 5 pieces of male-to-male jumper cables, 1 buzzer, and temperature sensor. This Arduino code is designed to create a temperature alarm system using a temperature sensor and a buzzer. We modified the code for a little challenge. Here's a brief explanation of the code. The code starts by declaring several variables. The synval, a floating point variable to store the value of a sine wave for sound generation. Toneval, an integer variable to store the calculated frequency for generating the tone. TempTimer, an unsigned long variable to keep track of the time for periodic temperature readings. Beep start time, an unsigned long variable to store the start time of the beep. In the setup function, it configures pin 8 as an output pin, indicating that it will be used to control the buzzer. It initializes serial communication with a baud rate of 9600 bps for debugging and printing temperature values to the serial monitor. In the loop function, it reads an analog value from pin 0, which is assumed to be connected to a temperature sensor. It converts the analog value to temperature by scaling it according to the relationship between the voltage and the temperature. If the temperature is greater than 27 degrees Celsius, it enters a conditional block to handle the temperature alarm. It checks if less than 1 second has passed since the beep started. If true, it generated a beeping sound for 3 seconds using a sine wave tone. After 3 seconds, it checks if 5 seconds have passed since the beep started. If true, it resets the start time of the beep, effectively creating a 5-second silent interval. If the temperature is below 27 degrees, it turns off the buzzer using no tone 8. In summary, the Arduino code continuously reads the temperature from the sensor and sounds a buzzer alarm for 3 seconds if the temperature exceeds 27 degrees Celsius. It then enforces a 5-second silent interval before checking the temperature again. Temperature readings are also printed to the serial monitor for monitoring purposes.